So, on something very interesting, Pretty Ugly has come out to deny taking shots at Pretorian rapper 25K after the hype broke down one of Pretty Ugly's latest features on TYSON SYBATELI's track, wherein he took shots at rappers who talk and rap gangster, whereas they've never seen or experienced the other side of the gangster life they often rap about, saying most of y'all never been to jail or seen a court, at least never seen a quarter key. Rappers spending money on their grills, but their talk is cheap. Of course, we're not buying all of that gangster talk you often speak about.
Most y'all never been to jail or seen a court at least. Never seen a quarter key. Rappers spending money on their grill, but their talk is cheap. Course we're not buying all that gangster talk you often speak. Please.
The reason why that line is linked to 25K is because of three things primarily, being gangster talk, quarter key, and the grill. Starting with the gangster talk, it is known that Pretorian rappers often rap about the violence that happened in Pretoria.
When it comes to the music, I draw inspiration from like the streets. Like if I have like maybe per se writer's block and I'm stuck on a lyric, or I just hear the beat and I don't have the lyrical content for it, I just spend a few minutes, hours in the streets, and then when I go back in the studio and I hear a beat, it's like makes sense.
And this type of rap is so prevalent in their music that 25K and Tato Soul are rumored to be beefing over not only who stole whose flow, but also who really lived that life.
That dude was in varsity all the time when we were in the streets. How he claimed the trap like that? He's a cap star. Cap star.
And those two projects, being Life is Gangster and Peli Makaveli, have mostly been about the hood life. But something that geared a lot towards 25K was the quarter key reference, which is a street slang for a quarter kilogram of any drug. And if you listen to 25K's Peli Makaveli track, he not only references coming from a place that is known for jacking, killing, robbery, and kingpins, he calls himself Don Kilograms and raps about selling yaupe, which is actually low-grade heroin, sometimes mixed with other substances that came into widespread use in South Africa in 2009.
I come from a bed known for jacking, killing, robbery, kingpins. Regisanya big game in drug, it's wanna let me. Second nature, I get forced away now, I'm better than flavy. CID pulling up on me like it's some robot with chafa. Hands in the air on a cell, all I would say I got twafa. Some kilograms I get an over,
and the last reference is the grills, which 25K loves so much. In response, Pretty Ugly has seemingly denied taking shots at 25K, saying, "When I said the listeners and fan bases are the instigators and more toxic than the artists, this is exactly what I'm talking about. A big part of the reason why the state of hip-hop is where it is at." And this got mixed reactions. Some said such talks deserve no attention from Pretty Ugly, whereas some others went against him, saying hip-hop is a competitive genre. You can't expect it to run like Amapiano when you throw shots without mentioning names, but you don't want to be misinterpreted. Someone said, "You wanted us to engage, bruh. We listen to your music. No need to diss other rappers just for us to talk about you." And this is a bit controversial because Pretty Ugly had a very interesting take on his purported beef with A-REECE, saying his response on his song Handful of Dust was based off of an A-REECE verse when he said he's turning rappers into hibachi steak.
But what is it specifically that you say that you think people might be like, okay, he's talking about this person here, he's talking about this person here?
Sure, no, the song in question is Handful of Dust.
Sure.
So on the song Handful of Dust, there are lyrics there that people, think are about people, and they are about certain rappers, but it's not really about them,
Yeah.
It's like, Maslali Diski, or when you're playing like one-on-one basketball or 3-on-3 basketball, it's about like, you're not trying to kill the next dude, you know what I'm saying? But you're like, hey bro, I'm gonna cross you over, I'm shining this way too.
It's a young trash
and
talk.
it's just like, so on Handful of Dust, I say, because I say Reese because he's the slimes are in my mentions like a lot, shout out to Islam. It's so dope to see someone, you know, people getting that much support, and this is all love to these dudes. Just like Reese love.
Yeah,
we love what they're doing. So you know, so he's got a song called Hibachi, and on Hibachi he's like, yo, I think I'm gaining body weight.
Yeah,
I'm on a beef diet, turning rappers to Hibachi steak.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, cool. He probably is turning rappers into Hibachi steak. I'm not one of them. That's what I'm saying. So my response even to that, it's not even like a response. It's like, yo, rappers in a cocky place. I'm not the one who's turned into Hibachi steak, Glossy's taste. Not your favorite rapper, probably dropping plates. Copy paste, I'm Haile Selassie in Versace shades. I need the Maserati just to match my Liberace grace. You know, so it's like, obviously people are, oh, he just reaches like, it's actually like not a diss.
It's actually just clearing my name.
Yeah, I'm just actually just like, yo, I'm clearing my name from that.
Because it could have been easily said that, oh, Reese is dissing every rapper in the game, and that wasn't said.
Exactly.
People just saw that as like, no, he's
And I guess the question is, if Pretty Ugly went for A-REECE just off of those lines that didn't have any characteristic match to Pretty Ugly other than just being a rapper, wouldn't it then be justifiable for fans to assume that his Gangster key lines were for 25k, who is to most people's knowledge the most fitting rapper for those lines? But you guys let us know what you think about this. Do you think the fans are just over-exaggerating, or do you think Pretty Ugly is just unlikely to ever admit even if he was taking shots? Comment down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.